So we're going to do some mini review on theme. So what is theme? Theme is the message, moral, or lesson that the author wants the reader to learn through text. You can easily remember that theme by thinking the message. Theme is presented through the character's thoughts and feelings as well as conflicts and plots. This also applies to poetry. It's a global message that can be applied to anyone. Theme is not expressed in a single word, the subject of a topic or the text, or the conflict or problem in the text. The easiest way to identify theme is summarizing the plot or summarizing the poem in 1 or 2 sentences. Do you know what happened in the text? And identify how the protagonist or the speaker changed, or ask yourself, what did they learn? What did the author want the reader to learn from the text? So, if you are following along in your notes, right here, we're going to look at this teacher model I do. So, we're looking at this. It's a fable. So we've highlighted important words, phrases, and stuff within this. So a lion lay asleep in the forest, his great head resting on his paws. A timid little mouse came upon him unexpectedly, and in her fright and haste to get away, ran across the lion's nose. Roused from his nap, the lion laid his huge paw angrily on the tiny creature to kill her. "Spare me," begged the poor mouse. "Please let me go, and some day I will surely repay you." The lion was much amused to think that the mouse could ever help him, but he was generous and finally let the mouse go. Some days later, while stalking his prey in the forest, the lion was caught in the toils of a hunter's net. Unable to free himself, he filled the forest with his angry roaring. The mouse knew the voice and quickly found the lion struggling in the net. Running to one of the great ropes that bound him, she gnawed at it until it parted, and soon the lion was free. "You laughed when I said I would repay you," said the mouse. "Now, you see, even a mouse can help a lion." So we're going to look at this right here. So summarize the plot in a sentence. So a lion lets a mouse go with the understanding that one day the mouse will repay him, even though he is unsure that that day will ever come. What does the protagonist learn? So our lion learns that even the smallest of beings, have a value, serve a purpose. And so then what did the author want the reader to learn? I think it kind of goes along with the same thing. Even the smallest people that may seem invaluable really are not. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody serves a purpose. What you're going to do now is you're going to do an independent practice. You're going to read this little passage right here and then answer the same couple of questions. When you finish with that, we're going to be looking at a more modern piece of poetry. We're going to be looking at this excerpt here from The Crossover by Kwame Alexander, who is a poet, educator, and a New York Times best-selling author. He's a recipient of numerous awards and honors. His belief is in the power of poetry and literature to inspire, engage, and empower. So same thing that you did with your previous poem. You're going to read this selection. You need to highlight any key terms or phrases in red and highlight any unknown or new words in green. And then you're going to answer the questions here at the bottom. You're going to identify the rhyme scheme and then focus specifically on the theme of the poem. What did you learn about the main character? Adjectives that stuck out, and things like that.